हेलो स्टूडेंट्स, वेलकम टू S2S क्लासेस। आज हम 10th क्लास का नेक्स्ट लेक्चर बना रहे हैं और हमने ये 5 लेक्चर हो चुके हैं, ये 6 लेक्चर है और सेकंड चैप्टर पोलिनोमियल। इस पोलिनोमियल में वी हैव डिस्कस्ड इन द 5th वीडियो 5th लेक्चर डिग्री of the polynomial, zeros of the polynomial, and how can solve the polynomial, linear polynomial and quadratic polynomial, and sum of the zeros and product of the zeros. Now, and graph also we have discussed in video 5. How can draw the graph of a polynomial? So now in exercise today, exercise start today, exercise 2.1. only one question is there in Ncert CBSE syllabus, this graph one. Okay, after that exercise 2.2 will be there. Okay, now the graph of y is equal to px. कोई पोलिनोमियल px है, उसको y बोलते हैं, मैंने ग्राफ में बताया आपको, इसको y कहते हैं। तो y इज इक्वल टू px. व्हाट इज द वैल्यू ऑफ पोलिनोमियल एट एनी x, दैट वैल्यू इज कॉल्ड द y. ओके, नाउ दिस आर गिवन बिलो. ये px के ग्राफ दिए हैं, एनी px, एनी पोलिनोमियल, एंड दीज आर द 6 different px graph. Find the number of zeros in each case. So now with the help of graph, how can find the zeros? Zeros means, understand what is the zeros. Zeros of a polynomial. Definition I told you. Zeros of a polynomial. On such value of x, polynomial value becomes 0. That values of x are called the zeros. Okay, understand this thing. So polynomial becomes 0. So polynomial value is called the y. Y is equal to px. So then y is 0 for any zeros, for any value of x. If y is 0 means px is 0, then we are saying that value of x is called the zeros. So how many zeros? So how many points cut by the graph on x-axis? Why? Because on x-axis, if any graph cut or touch, then it means that point on the x-axis where coordinate x value and comma y is 0, because y coordinate 0 everywhere on x-axis. You know in 9th class also. Now you understand, every point on x-axis has its y coordinate 0, because x-axis line is the parallel horizontal and that is vertical y-axis. So y will start from the origin upward positive 1, 2, 3, 4 and downward minus 1, minus 2, minus 3. So always on the x-axis y is 0 everywhere. So how many points are there where graph cuts to the x-axis? That you have to count. So how many zeros are there? Yani how many values of x are there? How many points are there by the graph on x-axis? Because that point has y coordinate 0. zeros की definition है, तो zeros की definition के according ही हमने ये डिसीजन लिया है और ये रूल बता रहा है हमें कि जितने पॉइंट आपके ग्राफ के एक्स एक्सिस पर आते हैं, एक्स एक्सिस पर जहाँ कट करता है, दैट इज कॉल्ड द दैट how many zeros are there, that zeros will be there. Okay, now so first graph you see first. Here this is the graph is the parallel line to x-axis, not cut anywhere, so no zeros. Oh, first part answer, no zeros. Second part, how many points on x-axis cut by the graph? X-axis, only x-axis पर only 1 point, only x-axis पर only 1 point, so zeros is 1. Third part, how many zeros in the third graph? So how many points cut by the graph on x-axis? Count. 1, 2, 3. On x-axis, how many points? Not see anywhere, not see on y-axis. Only check, count on x-axis how many points cut by the graph. That will be y-coordinate 0, and y-coordinate is called the polynomial value. और polynomial value 0 होती है इसलिए, और x-axis पर y-coordinate हमेशा 0 होता है. ओके, सो 1, 2, 3. तो 3 here, तो number of zeros 3. Number of zeros is equal to 3. 3 points are there, the number of zeros 3. Now fourth part, in fourth part, number of zeros, count here by the graph, how many points cut on the x-axis by the graph? 1, 2, then 2 zeros. The number of zeros here 2. And then fifth part, number of zeros, fifth part. Similarly, number of zeros in fifth part, how many points cut on the x-axis by the graph? 1, 2, on x-axis, 3, 4. So there are 4. These 4 points are there, so 4. Then after that sixth part. How many points on the sixth part graph on x-axis? 1, 2, 3. Only 3. So then here number of zeros 3. Understand these things? Clear now? Okay, how many zeros are there by a polynomial graph? That is equal to number of points where cut the graph to the x-axis. Count that, or touch. Here in the last one, touch. So this is 1 point. Okay? So always this we can do. This is in your CBSE NCERT exercise 2.1 first question. Only one question is there. Now exercise 2.2. Now exercise 2.2. Question 1. Now exercise 2.2 question 1. Exercise 2.2 question 1. What is question? Find the zeros of the polynomial Find the zeros of the polynomial, right? Find the zeros of the polynomial. Find the zeros of the polynomial and verify the relationship of the polynomial given below. And verify the relationship and verify the relationship of their coefficients. Verify the relationship between the zeros and the coefficient. Relationship between the zeros and coefficients. Okay, now this question we have to solve. Coefficient. So now how can solve? Question 1 part we can write. First part, x square minus 2x minus 8. First part. Second part, 4s square minus 4s minus 4s plus 1. You have in your book. Third part is 6x square minus 3 minus 7x. 6x square minus 3 minus 7x. These three parts I have written now. After that, fourth and fifth part we have to do, but three parts solution. This polynomial x square minus 2x minus 8, quadratic polynomial. These are the quadratic polynomial. So how can solve the quadratic polynomial? Two methods are there, I told you. One is the factorization method and other quadratic formula. Now split the middle term by factorization method, splitting the middle term. दो पार्ट में उसको विभाजित करना जिनका सम इतना ही हो, -2x हो. Okay, so we have to see the coefficient. So now here x square minus 2x minus 8. Method is a into c, multiply. A is 1, b is -8, ax square plus bx plus c, तो c is -8, तो -8 into 1, do that, तो -8. Make such two factor of -8 product of a and c, ठीक है, always. This is -8. Now make two such factors of -8 whose sum, जिनका सम -2 हो, b is -2, तो नाउ सम -2 चाहिए, प्रोडक्ट -8, तो व्हाट विल बी 4 2 जा 8, तो -4 एंड +2, -4 multiply 2, -8, and sum of both -4 and 2, sum is -2, -4 plus 2, -2, so sum is -2 means b, always the sum must be the b, sum must be equal to b, always sum must be equal to b, okay, always, तो b is -2, तो sum of these both -2, clear. now breakage this, यानी विभाजित करना हमें मिडल टर्म कौन सी होती है, वेयर x वेरिएबल इज देयर, ओनली x, दैट इज मिडल. इफ नॉट इन ऑर्डर तो वी हैव टू मेक इन ऑर्डर. मिडल टर्म मस्ट बी विद x ओनली एंड कांस्टेंट इन द थर्ड टर्म एंड x स्क्वायर फर्स्ट टर्म. तो देन हेयर -4x, one factor -4 and other is +2, so +2x. According to these factors we have split, means विभाजित कर दिया उसको दो पार्ट में, -4x and +2x. सॉल्व करें तो -2x बन गया, ओके, -8 as it is. This is the method. Now take common from these two terms, x common, then x -4. Okay, here what is common in the last two term? 2 common, highest common factor 2x and 8, so +2 common and left here x and minus, divide by 2, 2 4 ja 8, then -4. Done. Now this implies one factor is x -4, other factor is x +2, and say 0. Polynomial say 0. Why? Because we have to find the zeros. So polynomial make factor and polynomial say 0, because if we want to find the zeros of any polynomial, so that values of x are called the zeros on which value of x polynomial value becomes 0. So always reverse process to solve the zeros, to solve the any polynomial, reverse process, put the polynomial 0. So px polynomial value is this, make factors and put equal to 0 and solve the value of x. So each factor will be 0, so x -4 may be 0 if product 0, or x +2 may be 0. So x is equal to 4 from here, and then from here x is equal to -2. 2 will go that side. So these are the zeros. So zeros, zeros such that 4, -2, दो जीरोज आ गए. अब वेरीफिकेशन. zeros and their coefficient. Understand? Zeros and their coefficient. Coefficient ए वैल्यू कितनी है? व्हाट इज ए वैल्यू इन दिस? ए इज इक्वल टू 1. वी शुड राइट. व्हाट इज बी वैल्यू? बी इज -2. व्हाट इज सी वैल्यू? कांस्टेंट टर्म -8. So these value we should write in the starting to verify these zeros with their coefficients. How can verify? We know the formula of the sum of zeros. Sum of zeros. What is sum of zeros? Sum of zeros equal alpha plus beta. Formula these alpha and beta are the two zeros, general form. Alpha value here -4 and beta value here -2. These are the two zeros we got here, so that alpha and beta values are there. Alpha is the value of x in the definition I told, and beta generally taken second value of x. So alpha plus beta, sum of the zeros equal to formula I told you, minus b upon a, always. So put the values here and verify. This is true. Truth verification. So put alpha value 4 plus beta value -2 plus -2 is equal b value. B, what is the value of b? -2 and minus formula. So minus of -2 then +2 upon a. What is a? A is 1. Then 4 minus 2, 2. 2 equal to 2 upon 1, 2. True. Verified. Second point, 2 points are there. Both we have to verify. Product. Product also formula. Product of zeros. Product of zeros is equal to alpha into beta is equal to c upon a. Put the values. Alpha is 4. Beta is -2, multiply -2 is equal to c. C is -8. C is -8 divided by a. A is 1. Now 4 2 ja 8, -8 is equal to -8 upon 1 -8. True. Hence verified. Hence verified we have to write. Clear? Okay. Now second part. Similarly you can do. Second part similarly you can do. I will give the hint of second part. Then you will understand. And then third we have to solve fully. Now second part you can understand. What is the second? Second is, this is third, this is second. Second is this. Here x variable written as s variable, same thing. So product 4 and 1, a into c. 4, make two such factors of 4. Two such factors of 4 whose sum is -4. 2 2 ja 4, but -2 and -2 both we have to take. Then sum will be -4. And product of negative with negative positive, because here product 4 and 1 4 hai, so factor of the +4 are here -2 and -2, because sum must be the equal to b, and b is -4. So -2s -2s, it will split in two part, -2s minus, फिर common ले लेंगे same, and then same procedure you can do. Now third, yes, third part 6x square Okay, understand? It is not written in standard form order of the standard ax square plus bx plus c. C must be the last term, and here c is minus 3, it must be the last term. So order only here only we can write order here. We can write in any 6x square minus 7x. This term we should write here in middle and minus 3. For confusion, this question given, like this question given in the exam, for confusion to the student. So be careful, ax square plus bx plus c, like this, and then compare. Take the value of a, b, c, x square coefficient a, x coefficient b, and constant term is called c. So what is here a? A is here 6. What is b? B is here minus 7. What is c? C is here minus 3. Okay, clear this? Now product of a and c, 6 and minus 3. 6 3 ja 18 to minus 18. Minus 18 make such factor of this whose sum is minus 7. जिनका सम माइनस 7 हो और उनकी मल्टीप्लिकेशन करें तो उनका जो मल्टीप्लाई के बाद रिजल्ट बना वो माइनस 18 बने. तो थिंक 6 3 जा 18, 6 and 3 का सम नहीं आएगा. 9 2 जा 18, 9 2 जा. Hello. Now this minus 18, such two factors whose sum is minus 7. 9 2 ja 18, minus 9 and plus 2. Product is minus 18 and sum of minus 9 and 2. Sum minus 9 and plus 2 minus 7. So sum is minus 7. Sum is minus 7. That is equal to B. Okay, always see this and split the middle term accordingly. ठीक है? Okay, now this 6x square minus 9x plus 2x minus 3, then 6 and 9x, 3 common, highest common, 9x and 6x, 3 highest common, 3x common, then what left? 3 2 ja 6, 2x and minus 3 3 ja 9. This. Now plus, what is common in 2x and the 3? No common factor in 2 and 3. So highest common factor always 1. If no common factor, 1 common, then 2x minus 3. Here important thing, both factors inside must be the same. Otherwise you have done mistake here to take the factors. Check again your factor if here both factor don't same by taking highest common factor. Okay. After that, this implies one factor is 2x minus 3 and other factor is 3x and plus 1. This. Now say 0. Say this polynomial equal 0 and find the zeros. Now 2x minus 3 equal 0, then x is equal to minus 3 will go that side, plus 3 and divide by 2. This is your one value of x. Then alpha is equal to 3 upon 2. And similarly here second factor 3x plus 1 is equal to 0, then x is equal to plus 1 will go that side right hand, minus 1 and divide by 3. So this is the other zeros. So other zeros represented by beta is equal to minus 1 upon 3. Now verify verification of the zeros with their coefficient in each question. Verification. So sum of the zeros is equal to minus b upon a. So sum of the zeros are 3 by 2 and minus 1 by 3. Then 3 by 2 plus minus 1 by 3. So plus minus 1 by 3. Value of b is here minus 7 and minus this formula minus plus 7 upon a value is 6. Now simplify, LCM, subtraction is there, then 3 2 is 6 LCM, then 2 3 is 6, 3 3 is 9, minus 3 2 is 6, then 2 1 is 2 is equal to 7 upon 6. Now 9 minus 2, 7 upon 6 equal to 7 upon 6. Hence verified true. Okay. Second, product alpha into beta is equal to c upon a. Value of c is minus 3 upon value of a. Value of a is 6. Simplify 2 and 3. Then alpha is 3 by 2. Multiply beta is minus 1 by 3. Multiply, so 3 cancel. Then this equal to this is minus 2 upon 3 and this is some mistake is there. 3 by 2 alpha, 3 2 is 6, 3 3 is 9 factor, 2x minus 3 and then 2x minus 7x, thick. B is minus 7, C is minus 3, A is 6. Then x is equal to minus 1 by 3, 3x. Here mistake is there? No. 3x plus 1, same factor. So x is equal to minus 1 by 3. So minus 1 by 3 and this is 3 by 2, 2x minus 3, 3 2 is 6 and 3 3 is 9. Okay, 2x minus 3, correct? So 3 by 2. So 3 by 2 into 1 by 3. This cancel. Now here, check here this. Alpha plus beta, 3 by 2 and minus 1 by 3. LCM 6, then 3 3 is 9, minus 3 2 is 6, okay. And this 7 upon 6. Minus b, b is minus 7, minus b upon a is 6, 7 upon 6, 7 upon 6. So this is correct. Now product c upon a, c is minus 3 upon a is 6. So 3 1 is 3, 3 2 is 6. This mistake was there in this. Now this minus 1 by 3, this is also minus 1 by 3 is equal to minus 1 by 3. True. Hence verified. Hence verified. Okay, so be careful how we are finding the zeros of a quadratic polynomial by factorization method. So these are the part of this. Okay, now one next question. these 4/5 part similarly you can do. Okay. Now one part I want to tell, t square minus 15. If two term, t square minus 15. One part is there, part 5th. T square minus 15. This we can write t square minus root 15 whole square. Like this we can do. Direct two term, a square minus b square. Factor of a square minus b square is equal to a plus b into a minus b. These two factors. So these two factors, t plus root 15 and other t minus root 15. Say 0 and take the value of t variable. So t plus root 15 is equal to 0, one factor 0. Then t is equal to minus root 15. And similarly t minus root 15 is equal to 0, then t is equal to root 15. So these are the two alpha and beta. Alpha is equal to minus root 15 and beta is equal to root 15. You can verify the coefficient also. Coefficient means here, what is a? What is a in this? A is 1, b, middle term is not there, so b is 0, main thing. T term is not there, so coefficient b 0 and c is equal to minus 15. So these value you can put in the formula, sum of the zeros and product of the zeros. Both you verify similarly. Okay. Now you can do like this. All quadratic polynomial zeros you can find and verify the coefficient. Okay, now your channels को सब्सक्राइब करें. You are not subscribing sometimes, some students doing that. So take interest, watch, share and subscribe the channel and write the comment in comment box, and you will get the other link also of the preceding videos in the descriptions of this video. I will put that also link, so you will get the other video links. You can see. Okay, thank you.